on Curiosity Stream. He allows them their riches
Putin has to be the richest of the rich.
in exchange for their loyalty.
The oligarchs have supported someone for president that they underestimate.
The illicit affair between Russia's elite and the man who rules them on Putin and the oligarchs. And World War II Normandy. An obscure battle training session takes a tragic turn. Uncover the one secret military catastrophe on the secret D-Day disaster. Watch now on Curiosity Stream. Annual plans are $20, just $1.67 a month. Visit curiositystream.com.
Realtors abide by a code of ethics. This is Article 9 in action. Beth, a first-time homebuyer, knew nothing about the home buying process, except that she wanted to buy a home. But her realtor had the expertise to make sure Beth understood every document, even giving her copies to review with her lawyer so Beth could close on her first home with confidence. Complicated things explained in simple terms. The difference between an agent and a realtor is real. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors. That's who we are.
What's up? It's your boy, The Ted Smith. Thanks for listening to the Men's Room Daily Podcast. Want more? Check out the greatest podcast in all the land, The Podcast. Be sure to subscribe and listen to a brand new episode every Tuesday night.
The debauchery rolls on. You're listening to the Men's Room with Miles and Thrill. 99.9 KISW.
Coming up, we will drink, we will toast in the weekend that is Bad Choice Friday time.
You know it's Bad Choice Friday. It's Bad Choice Friday. You know it's Bad Choice Friday. Hey, man, this is your fault.
Jam on. And as we celebrate 50 years of KISW every weekday or weekend, Saturday and Sunday at noon, Ryan Castle takes you through 25 from 50. And this weekend, 25 from 50 features the 25 most memorable hair bands of all time. Neither one of these two bands made it into the top 25, but they are deserving of a Bad Choice Friday as we give it up for the Bullet Boys. You always wanted the inspiration for these guys who write these songs, Smooth Up In Ya. You know, there's some chick out there named Tammy going like, that was me. That was me. I was the inspiration for Smooth Up In Ya. Look at my Bullet Boys tattoo. Oh, hell yeah, man. I'll never forget that night. Next album came out, I knew they were talking about me or Brenda. I'm not sure. Bullet Boys singing on Autograph. Autograph, number 26 of the 25 from 50.
Oh, so close.
They almost made it in there. It was between them and Europe in the final countdown, but yeah, they...
Not shocked they were closer than whatever the hell that other band is.
Bullets Boys.
Come on, man, they're Smooth Up In You.
Bullet Boys.
Here's how you vote on Bad Choice Friday. Just follow us on Twitter there at Men's Room Live. Get the voting as either it's going to be the Bullet Boys or Autograph coming up right after we drink and toast with a shot of the day. All right, question, what are you really happy you saw or what are you really unhappy you saw? And here come those emails from the Men's Room at KISW.com.
You've got mail. You've got mail.
And we'll start with a couple from today's question. Guys, went with my dad to an A's game in 1968. Got to see Catfish Hunter pitch a perfect game. It was almost a perfect game. Before the DH was in effect. Catfish also went 3 for 4 at the plate. That from Oakland Dave. God bless you. Okay.
Remember Kerry Wood, these pitch for the Cubs?
He used to poach for the Cubs, yeah. Yes.
The first time I went to Wrigley, he pitched a no-hitter through 9 innings, and they won 2-0, and he had a 2-run homer.
So you saw a no-hitter.
Damn.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the most rare things to witness.
No, sorry, I misspoke there. He pitched a shutout.
Best of shutout.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. But he's also responsible for the 2 runs.
But he had the only hit in the game. I was like, that is awesome.
You're feeling good about yourself that day.
Yeah. Guys, in 1979, I saw Kiss in concert at Seattle Center Coliseum. I've seen many concerts since, but that took my virginity. I was 13 years old. That from D.B. Cooper. Yes, I'm still alive. As we move on to the birthday request here, guys. Ola, it's our son Theron's 9th trip around the sun. Can we get an owl hitting the window, a little kid fish sandwich, and an inspirational message from Miles about getting older? That with lots of love from Mom and Dad. Okay, Theron, you're 9. First of all, you can have all the ice cream you want tonight, right, Coach Dad?
Of course. You're darn right.
And go wherever you want for dinner. Go to Red Robin. Get yourself a big-ass hamburger, man. You're 9 years old.
Go to the Met Grill. You're old enough.
Get a soda.
Okay. Some inspirational words. Remember, Theron, one day you'll realize that having children is like, well, living in a frat house. Nobody sleeps, everything is broken, and there's a lot of throwing up.
And the bathroom oddly smells like pee.
Oh, guys, can you wish my son, Corrado, a happy 17th birthday by giving him a big old Leroy Jenkins? And you guys talking all over each other about maintaining a safe following distance while driving. Thanks so much. Love the show. That from Nicole.
Let's do this. Leroy Jenkins!
All right,
Well,
first off,
obviously,
Corrado,
it's
the
very
most important thing
Number
you know
one,
about
you don't want to
keeping
get
a
hurt.
safe distance.
Number two,
know
you
when
never
that
poke
person's
somebody.
gonna slam on the
Just
brakes,
make sure
man.
a bad
That's
driver.
a lot of
That's
times
your
bad
ass.
you can make a
You're
judge.
responsible.
Nobody likes
Yeah,
to
you can make a
tailgate
judge.
or
If you're
have a
running
safe
on the
distance,
brakes,
and when it's
that is
raining,
on you.
allow
Then
a
it's
little
your
more room.
fault because they're a
Especially when it's
jackass.
Guys, y'all, it's my buddy's 21st trip around the sun. Can you give him, let's see here, some dirty Germans talking about being 21, and then Coach Ted talking about UW football. Thanks, guys. That from Rebel.
Yeah, you're 21 now, which means, one, you can legally drink. I'm sure you've never had an alcoholic beverage before. Here's the beauty of this. At your age, most people look their best, so the beer goggles make everyone outstanding, including you.
Yeah, sometimes you wait till the end of the night. Don't have too many beers. Just kind of sit at your house and wait. And then around midnight, go out for last call. You'll know why.
Yeah, and also important note, if she starts dancing on the bar, she's easy.
All right, UW football. What is going on? Gracious almighty, who do you got to know to take a shot downfield, Jimmy Lake? Also, let's try not to smack players in the head. That's just my advice. I don't know. I like you UW people. I've been to some tailgates this year. It's bad. You got to run an offense and have more than, 3 first downs?
I believe that is correct.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, though. That punter had a hell of a game last week. So we can build on this because at this point, it's about all we have to build on.
Well, the flip side is that punter's going to have a lot of tape for the NFL.
Yeah.
That's one of the longest reels I've seen in a long time.
All Pac-12.
Bow down.
That's when you know it's not good, when you're the all Pac-12 punter.
Right.
You know?
Right,
Your
let me give
offense
you-
You're never like with the best team.
Right, exactly.
Right. As a Maryland fan, often years, we have the best punter in whatever conference we're in.
I'll tell you what.
Because we punt all the time.
If I'm a punter, I want to play somewhere like Maryland or UW. Right,
We got no chance. We got no chance of winning. Last year alone, son, we only had 30 first downs. That's the whole season.
Right.
That is the whole season. We kicked the ball 54 times. You are the man we need.
That's right.
Oh, thanks, Coach. You mean I'm going to get some PT? You're going to get a lot of PT here, son. We got a freshman quarterback. He sucks. Try to get a JUCO transfer. Left for the last minute from Michigan. Don't have a shot at him. You're going to get a lot of playing time.
All right. Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, man.
Look, basically, our whole offense is bubble screens and draw plays at third and forever. So we need you.
Exactly. We check down more than Joe Flacco.
That's impossible.
God damn it.
That is impossible.
Just real quick, the saddest story of all time. My nephew's like 7 or 8.
All right.
And I don't even know if he was that old. We're playing football. I'm the all-time quarterback. And he's like, he's playing quarterback. And I go, what are you doing? He goes, throwing it away. Well, you're throwing it away? He goes, yeah, Maryland does it all the time.
Oh, damn.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Guys, it's my wife Wendy's birthday. She works at Pub 44. Ted, you ever been to Pub 44?
Sounds familiar?
Okay.
That means yes.
She would like an original barbershop face sandwich, a big old bong hit, and an Allen thick. Look out. Thanks,
Yep.
guys. You rock. You have been there.
Yeah, of course.
Can I get a fish sandwich? Oh, you know I gotta eat right. Oh, brother, can I have a fish sandwich? You put the cheese and the tartar on the side.
This is how the barbershop quartet finishes every song.
Uh-oh, look out.
That's how they keep their voice good. Bong rip.
Yeah, the higher you.
Oh, Michels, please wish my patient and wonderful husband, Chris, a big happy birthday. I think he would like a Kirk Cousins. You like that? A ladies' man fish sandwich. And you guys talking all over each other about how there will be a Red Festival soon. Thanks, you guys. That from Amy.
You like that? You like that?
Can I buy you a fish sandwich?
Hell,
Normally, no,
I think it
man, bring
depends
up
on your
Billy.
definition of soon.
I can
from
think
now.
this
Now we'll have
Let's
one. That's
hire
not gonna be
Crocus.
one issue.
What the hell else to do? We talk about them all the
Maybe
time.
come
You
to
can
Live
hear that
Day.
song screaming
Yeah.
tonight, and you can know why they weren't popular, but they'll have been there.
Some-
Meantime,
sometime.
join us for Live Day. All the guys, I want to give a birthday shout out to my little brother Sam. He's 31 today. One that texted in about taking that putter to the head. He was fine, just a little blood. Anyway, can I get a suck it up cupcake, an Allen thick, and a bong rip? Thanks, guys. That from Katie, Connor, and Bubs.
So suck it up, cupcake.
Uh-oh, look out.
By the way, the sound here reminds me of something mind-blowing. Mind-blowing that D. Ted Smith dropped on me earlier today in the office.
That's fun.
Oh,
All right, just make your point. We've heard this song for 20, 30 goddamn years. No one's ever really said anything about it, and Ted hit me with this.
yeah, smoke 2 joints. Why do they start with a bong?
The first words out of his mouth are smoky joints, and they weren't like congratulations. Ew,
Oh, you mean the bong sound.
Song,
Yeah.
right, and they're ripping a bong. I might have got it from Miles, honestly, years ago. But yeah, I was just telling him, I blew somebody's mind last week. I was like, isn't that weird? And they're like, holy crap, it is. And Thor's like, I've never heard that theory. It's like, it's insane.
Maybe it's a bubbler. Who knows?
I mean,
Still not a joint.
How you gonna smoke? Look, I've seen somebody put a roach in the bowl.
Sure.
But like, the whole song's about smoking joints.
And they keep hitting. Right.
I don't want to be
Keep in
angry.
bongs. Guys, I want to give a shout out to my friend Aaron Wilkinson. He's 37 today. Loves making beer, working on cars, and is just an awesome dude. Can we get the Dirty Germans talking about beer and cars as well as your penis is too small? Thanks, guys, from his friend Dirty D.
Yeah, I like people that like to work on cars. It means they know how to handle my gear shift and know where to put their ass directly on my seat.
Yeah, most people don't realize this. Every time you drink a beer, it's because of sex. Some of the ingredients, because I believe it's the yeast and the sugar, so you have to get in there and get it on.
Yeah, most people drive at 10 and 2. I'd say put your mouth at 12, put your hands at 6. Yeah. 6 o'clock somewhere. Oh, in my pants.
Ola Michello says, my brother Lorenzo's 44th trip around the sun. Could you please give an original fish sandwich, a Leroy Jenkins, and the Dirty Germans talking about 18 holes of golf in this rainy weather? Thanks a lot, guys, from the one and only Alonzo Hawk.
I'll have a fish sandwich.
Yeah, I've only been with one woman one time in my life who had 18 holes, but it was amazing.
Yeah, the golf is a lot like things we like. It's going to be wet out.
Yeah.
Small surfaces, you call it the green. It's really trimmed down. And at the end of the day, the goal is to put it in the hole.
Yeah, it is true.
Yeah.
Michello says,
Very sexual is this golf.
Yes,
Yeah, I like
yes,
to
it
scream,
is.
for skin.
Which is weird, because the Scottish peoples themselves are not sexy, but they invented this sexy game.
I'm going to yell that next
You
time.
got to start doing that to golf.
For skin.
Jesus. I don't know if I'd laugh or be like, is he for real?
The ball goes whizzing by your head, you don't know.
Right, well, that's the problem. If somebody gets hit, I'm like, did he
The
tee it up and send it back?
Yeah. The problem is you yell the direction that you're hitting the ball.
Yeah.
Typically the people are walking the other way toward you. So you go, far right! You know, and then they like look the other way. It's coming right at him.
That's just how bad of a golfer I was. I just always yelled for it. Especially, it's 4 is fun on like a 9-hole course because everybody stops and looks.
God, that was a terrible shot. Ola Michello's today is my 51st trip around the sun, so let's keep it simple with a fish sandwich montage and some thrill gets. Oh, and my wife still can't stand your show. Stay fresh, my friends. That from Jeffro.
Can I get
A fillet of fish sandwich.
So you know I got
I'll have a fish sandwich.
Oh, brother, can I have a fish sandwich? Put the cheese and the tartar on the side.
I'll order a fish sandwich.
Is it too early for a fish sandwich? Cheese and tartar on the side. I smell the fish sandwich. Maybe some dinner relish in the morning. At noon and at night.
I'll buy you a fish sandwich. So you don't want a fish sandwich?
Guys, I want to wish my buddy Brian, pronounced Mongo, a happy 60th birthday. I know he would love for the Dirty Germans to tell him do with his hammer while woodworking. Thank you, guys. That from D. Free Love.
Yeah, I hope it's one of these ball peen hammers. That name has made me laugh ever since I was a child.
Sorry, yeah, I forgot what we were asking him about. Oh, his hammer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, hammers are a lot like the girls. He tells them to do the claw. Hold it that way.
All right, guys, here you go. Happy, happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday to you, to you, to you.
Ya's a Dirty Germans brought to you by Men's Room Original Sausage. Available through Uli's World Famous Sausage, mensroomlive.com, and other fine retailers. Schweinefleisch.
Thank you, Bob. All right, coming up, we'll drink and toast with the shot of the day. But first, I think we need to go back in time to the last time that we played Ted versus the FCC. So if we could, let's go back in time.
Darn.
Shippy, ship, chip, sits, shipping, schlitz, and clips. Sit, chip, sit. Chitty, chitty, bang, bang, sit.
3 times fast.
Shippy, ship, chip, sits. Sipping, schlitz, and chips. Sit, chip, sit. Chitty, chitty, bang, bang, sit.
1.
Shippy, ship, chip, sits. Shipping, schlitz, and chip, or clips. Sit, chip, sit. Chitty chitty bang bang sit.
2.
Shippy ship chip sits slippy shipping schlitz and clips sit chip sit. Chitty chitty bang bang sit.
Another win in Ted versus the FCC. Let's do it again.
And now, everyone's favorite daytime game show, where one person could lose $325,000 and their job, or win and walk away with nothing. It's time for Ted versus the FCC.
There's a reason why Steve and I got Odyssey Employees of the Month for all our hard work, especially when we work those late nights trying to come up with some tongue twisters for Ted versus the FCC.
It has pressed the brass so much, and I'm not making this part up, that the CEO of the company unfollowed me and Miles on Twitter.
Sure did. Yeah. Says, once you guys are this big time, I don't want to be around anymore.
Was he following you?
Yes.
I only found out
Did he unfollow you?
Oh, yeah. Good times.
Yeah.
Good times.
I miss your haircut.
But you know what? Even though we were up late and working hard for the man, lo and behold, we came in here and got a listener submitted Ted versus the FCC. And as you know, Ted, the listener always comes first in the men's room. What's wrong?
I don't know why I find that so funny.
I didn't even know he was following me.
I met this guy and he knows him, right? So I was just going to send him a message. Hey, brother. Somebody says hi. You know what I mean? That kind of thing.
Oh, DMs are closed now.
I was going to DM. No. And I was like, hey, that's son of a bitch.
I didn't know he was following us until I found out he unfollowed me.
Yeah, and the show as well.
Yeah.
Can you believe that?
That's the truth.
Yeah.
He's never even said hi to me. So.
Whatever. Okay. Oh, yeah, we got this listener submitted Ted versus the FCC, so I guess it really didn't matter how hard we worked last night, but it's a good one, and it goes something like this. It says, fellas, I came up with an idea for Ted versus the FCC. If you guys are in need of assistance, enjoy. Thank you, guys. This comes our way from Danny. And the Ted versus the FCC that he submits goes something like this. Lucy plays with all chalks, but can't get her fill of Chuck's long, big, black, hard chalk. Lucy's pushy and needs Chuck's long, big, black, hard chalk. Lucy keeps chalks in her gaping glass bowl. The reason, or the way we play versus the Ted versus the FCC is you need to read that one time through and then 3 times fast.
Oh, all right. Lucy plays with all chalks, but can't get her fill of Chuck's long, big, black, hard chalk. Lucy's pushy and needs Chuck's long, big, black, hard chalk. Lucy keeps her chalk in her gaping glass bowl.
3 times fast.
Lucy plays with all the chalks, but she can't get her fill of Chuck's long, big, black, hard chalk. Lucy's pushy and needs Chuck's long, big, black, hard chalk. Lucy keeps her chalk in her gaping glass bowl.
1.
Lucy plays with all the chalks, but she can't get her fill of Chuck's long, big, black, hard chalk. Lucy's pushy and needs Chuck's long, big, black, hard chalk. Lucy keeps her chalk in her gaping glass bowl.
2.
Lucy plays with all the chalks, but can't get her fill of Chuck's long, big, black, hard chalk. Lucy's pushy and needs Chuck's long, big, black, hard chalk. Lucy keeps her chalk in her gaping glass bowl.
Oh!
Come on!
Get out of here. Get out of here. No problemo. Another win in Ted versus the FCC. You are listening to the men's room.
New on Curiosity Stream.
From time to time, we have collisions between asteroids and the Earth.
We track them, we study them, we hope the big one never comes. Don't look up, it's Asteroid Rush. And alligators. They rarely get sick. They even outlasted the dinosaurs. Could they hold the secret to human longevity?
Their blood could have antibacterial applications.
Wade into the investigation on immortal alligators. Watch now on Curiosity Stream. Annual plans are $20, just $1.67 a month. Visit curiositystream.com.
Realtors abide by a code of ethics. This is Article 9 in action. Beth, a first-time homebuyer, knew nothing about the home buying process, except that she wanted to buy a home. But her realtor had the expertise to make sure Beth understood every document, even giving her copies to review with her lawyer so Beth could close on her first home with confidence. Complicated things explained in simple terms. The difference between an agent and a realtor is real. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors. That's who we are.
This podcast is brought to you by the Washington State Department of Health. As we continue to listen, learn, and grow, we are amplifying Black voices and perspectives in an effort to start a new COVID-19 vaccine conversation. We're sharing stories intended to help us navigate this unprecedented time together and to co-create solutions in support of the Black community. Hear these stories at weconsiderwa.org.
Hello, Discover here. to explain our cash back match. Here's how it works. We give you cash back for using your Discover card on the things you were going to buy anyway. Then we match that cash back in your first year. And that's why we call it Cashback Match. Now to recap and say cashback one more time. We match all the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year automatically. Discover. Exceptionally common sense. Learn more at discover.com/match. Limitations apply.
99.9 KISW. The men's room is in progress.
Coming up in just minutes, we will drink, we will toast with a shot of the day. And we do have your headlines on the way 1 hour from now. First, quick check out with Mike Hawk and some of the stories and headlines he is not working on.
All right, a road rage incident in Portland boiled to the point of both drivers arming themselves, one with a gun and the other with a sword.
Ooh, all right.
That's not a good matchup.
That's not a good matchup.
Well, it depends which one of them you are.
Right.
Yeah. Does that still count as a knife at a gunfight?
To me, it does.
Yes.
Because it's just a big knife, right? When you boil it down.
I just wonder who has this sword on the ready in their trunk. Wait a minute, I'll grab my sword.
One of them is crazier than the other. Guy pulls out a gun like, people have guns. You expect that. The guy pulls out a sword like, why do you have a sword?
I have a hunch that if you stood these two guys side by side in a lineup, you could tell which one had the gun and which one had the sword.
Yeah, the guy with the sword looks insane.
Yeah. He looks like a guy that would have a sword.
Yeah.
An 82-year-old in Florida was swindled in a scam from someone saying that her granddaughter needed $700,000 for legal help.
Come on.
That's just not okay, man.
No.
$700,000. Goodness gracious. 62% of young workers say that they're experiencing burnout at work.
Oh, don't worry. It'll never change.
Right.
Young workers.
You know what I mean? Like, hey, yeah, right. We get it. We know. Ask old work. They'll tell you the same thing. Like, right. It's part of life.
You know how when you start a new job and then all the people that have been there for a while just don't really seem happy to be there?
Yeah, they always have a different take.
Right.
There's always different advice from them.
And you wonder to yourself, like, why aren't they always happy to be here? This is a great job. Don't worry. You'll find out. 15% of Americans say that they've started writing a novel.
Oh, that's cool.
What percentage of them do you think get published?
Actually,
not self-published, but like an actual publishing house.
I don't even think it's that. Like, what of them finish it?
Ah, okay.
Right.
Start with that
I feel like I know a lot of people that are like, starting a novel.
All right.
Right. Yeah, I've noticed.
Seems like the only place to buy books anymore is when you go into the store at the airport.
Yeah,
that's the news.
You have to be a bestseller.
Seriously, that's your only opportunity to buy a book.
Right.
I feel like, anyway.
That was telling guy.
I know you can get online and buy a book.
No, there's still a Barnes & Noble up in Northgate, which I appreciate.
Well, I'm saying as far as just being in the vicinity of something that's a little bit more easier to, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, no, I get you. I'm saying there's like a Barnes & Noble at Northgate.
Right.
And I can't tell you, other than a few independent booksellers here and there.
Okay, that's all I had.
Yeah.
Twice Sold Tales.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
And I don't know if they
also a great name for it.
They're worse the second time around.
I used to love going to Borders, though.
Oh, yeah.
I still enjoy going to
and Barnes & Noble, man.
Yeah, that was like a big deal going to the bookstore.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Get music, too.
Yeah.
Get DVDs.
You bet.
Well, I carry vinyl now, which I dig, man. So you go in, and because I'm a big book reader, I enjoy tactile books in my hand.
Yeah.
Which got the kids into it a little bit. It'd be cool if they actually read them, but they also have a few toys, but they have vinyl. So inevitably, I go in there and spend way more money than I should.
Yeah, I hear it, yeah. When I went to Kansas City, we actually went to Barnes & Noble.
Did you?
Yeah, that's cool. Came home with a book. A pregnant woman in California didn't have enough time to make it to the hospital and delivered her baby on the front lawn.
Damn.
All right. That probably saved
she
her
just got out the door.
Right?
You know what I'm saying? Like you're on the way, like, yep, there it is.
I'm running out of time.
What do you name this child? Leaf?
Yeah, Leaf, right?
Lawn?
Leaf's not bad. Yeah.
Petunia?
Lonnie.
Lonnie.
Right.
Lonnie. Oh, yeah. Lonnie. Lonnie's going to work on transmissions. Like, Dr. Lonnie will do your heart surgery. That's not happening.
Or somebody else.
That's not happening. Right. Lonnie's going to break my chest plate. That Lonnie. Come on. Yeah, Lonnie, man. He works on everything. Just put in new tile and grout his bathroom. That's the guy that's going to do my heart surgery?
Right. He's the guy that you want when you need a tracheotomy.
Exactly.
More than 40% of kids think bacon comes from plants.
What? Jesus Christ.
I would want to know the age group of these kids because
Correct.
we do use that term loosely. Like if these are 12-year-old kids, I'm worried. If it's 4 years old,
fine.
Yeah, they probably don't know about that whole process.
You know what? That's a good call, right? The age will determine if I'm disgusted by that.
Exactly. I still don't feel good but I would need a little bit more information to determine just how not good I feel.
But like some kid is like, I eat my vegetables. I'm a vegetarian. I eat bacon.
Bless you.
Like, bro. Come on, man.
I'm just imagining berating like a 3-year-old.
A vegetable?
What are you, stupid?
What plant is a bacon plant?
This is bacon. It comes from a pig. There's one down the street. Remember when we got pumpkins and you watch those little pigs race? This is it.
This is it right here.
Specifically, those pigs that you watch.
Thought you'd be smarter by 3.
Oh, no.
Anyhow, let's go watch the Muppets.
A cow in Brazil. A cow in Brazil managed to escape from a farm, went down a water slide, and won its freedom.
Did you see the video of this?
No, I did not.
It is awesome.
Is it pretty good?
It's a big, like, circly. It's a really nice water slide. It's not like the kind that you.
You mean one of those circular ones?
Why?
Oh, yeah.
Is this a legitimate water slide, or is it just a slide that had water going down it?
This is a legitimate, like, small.
How and
pool.
why is it near this farm?
It looks like something that would be like a smaller slide at like Great Wolf Lodge.
Okay.
Not one of their bigger attractions, but still a slide.
Sure.
So the cow breaks out next door, goes into this park, then climbs up on the platform and starts going down the slide.
Bucket list.
So finally they push his ass into the pool. You know what I mean? And then he gets out, dries off, and then takes off. Apparently they saved the damn thing. So he's not. He was going to slaughter. So,
Exactly.
I mean, one more for the road.
That's how he won his freedom. One more. I'm just going to go down
Well, the guy that owned like the slaughterhouse, the cow became a celebrity. So he's now keeping the cow because it generates income for him now.
Apparently the slide is only meant for people up to like 350 pounds, maybe? They estimate
people that are only at 350 pounds.
Yeah, so Americans who are visiting there. They were impressed by the fact this bull was like 700.
Right.
And the slide still didn't collapse. So it's almost like they're like patting their backs on their
that's right.
That's a good slide we got there, you know what I mean?
I think it's fair. You get out of the slaughterhouse, you get to live.
Especially if you go down a water slide.
Yeah. A new study found the best time to clean Saturday mornings.
I was going to say, yeah.
That's generally when I do it.
Right. Take your time with it.
Now,
you don't have work.
Because I'll destroy it by Saturday afternoon or Sunday.
Well, yeah.
So my best time to clean is normally like on Sunday. Like, that's clean sheet night. That's clean towel night. That way for the week, you know what I mean?
Sure,
I'm
sure.
going to work. I won't be there to mess it all up.
Exactly.
I think it depends on the season. Like, Sundays in the spring, stuff gets done. But Sundays in the fall, not much gets done.
I'll tell you another time it happens, especially in Seattle. And this is very unique to us. But we go through, like we did a couple weeks that are just absolutely gray and dark and everything else. If the sun comes through the window on that one day and hits your floor,
oh man,
and you can see it, you know what I mean? Like, and you see what you didn't see before because we didn't have sun, then you're like, oh man, I got to take care of this floor. I mean, like,
yeah, we got a fairly new vacuum cleaner, and not by choice, but it happens to have these lights up front. That was a game changer. I'm like, this house is goddamn disgusting.
Oh yeah,
it is disgusting.
I do like the Saturday morning clean though, because I feel like generally if I have people over, it's Saturday evening.
My thing is just get up clean. Just make that your first order.
I also think it's better to do when you're hungover because, like anything else that gets your body moving a little bit, you already feel like crap. No one enjoys cleaning. It's like, I can't wait to clean. So you might as well kill two birds with one stone, get rid of the headache. You know what I mean? Do the cleaning.
Sure, but that's what Saturday morning is.
You'll feel better.
I am hungover on Saturday morning.
A new study found that the average person stops caring about how old they are at the age of 43. And with that, the kids on Reddit recently got into a big discussion about things that you say that officially mean you're old. So I'm going to test the people in this room. I've got 10 things here that if you've said it, you're officially old. We'll just find how deep down the old well the people in this room
have
are.
we said these things?
Exactly.
Okay. I'm almost positive I said them all.
Oh, I guarantee it. Because legitimately you don't care. And that's what's funny is people, you sound old. I'm like, I am old, stupid.
So say at this current time, it is 5 o'clock here. If somebody comes up and says, hey, Miles, let's go get a coffee. What's something that you might say in that situation?
Let's get a beer.
No, thanks.
No, it's too late.
I can't have caffeine this late in the day. I'll never fall
go to
asleep.
sleep.
I just finished the coffee. I'm good.
Your coffee habits are odd.
Why?
They are.
Because you always just, like, you sip a coffee for hours on end. I'm like, I'm not sure that's how caffeine works.
You nurse that thing starting at,
Maybe
10 in the morning when you get here?
Maybe I just like the taste.
Yeah, that could be.
Yeah.
But you get a decaf. But I'm just saying,
I'm doing Coke in the bathroom. I mean, I don't need the caffeine.
Fair.
Number 9, I've been guilty of this one forever, and I think that's because my parents put it into my brain, but that's a nice box. Keep it.
Oh, you mean when you get something like it's a present or whatever, you buy something, and you know what, too?
That's a cool box.
Also, a really nice shopping bag.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Where they give you a really nice bag.
I'll
too, that
keep
has
the
handles
bags,
on,
but
whatever.
not the box.
I'm like, oh yeah, I'm keeping that
The brown bag with the handles?
Oh yeah, that's coming. That's
In
gonna
my
be,
house, it's called the recycling.
It's going to be my lunch.
Speaking of which,
My lunch bag tomorrow.
starting now, collect the boxes, gang. You're going to need them. The season's upon us. Collect those boxes.
That I agree with.
Save the bows. Is that on there?
Oh my
Save
God.
the bow. Save the bow.
That has been in my house forever.
There's always a save the bow person.
My mother's probably used the same bows at Christmas since I was 4 years old. I'm pretty sure we have never thrown a bow away.
It's like save the dolphin people, but at Christmas time.
Save the bows. If you've said any of these 10 things, you're officially old. Number 8. Oh, babe, check out these new these New Balances.
That's not my shoe, but I know I wear dated footwear.
Nothing wrong with New Balances, man.
But they're wider for people who are older and they have a bigger support.
There is some New Balances that are cool. But they're talking about like the I'm going to go mow the front lawn New Balance.
Look, man,
that is the lawn shoe of choice.
There's no 18-year-old rocking Skechers right now.
No.
Okay.
All right, number 7. This one is, I'm pretty sure studies have shown that it's impossible not to say this, but you're strapping something to your car, you tighten down that line, you flick that thing real quick. What do you say, Ted?
That ain't going anywhere.
That baby's staying. Right, that baby ain't going nowhere.
It's not going anywhere.
I do say that. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I ain't going anywhere.
Even you just bat something down in the yard in a windstorm, like, I got that.
It doesn't matter what it is.
That's going to be right. Yeah. That's a big enough rock.
Number 6, for the things that you've said that mean that you're officially old, you're at Home Depot and say something to the effect of, oh yeah, that's quality lumber right there. You turn that 2x4 on the side, like, let's see how straight this bad boy is.
I've gotten close. It's more this, that you go to Home Depot and you window shop. And I'm not looking at appliances.
You're looking at literal windows.
Right. It's one thing, like, if you're going there because you need a new fridge. Not that. Like, we're at Home Depot to get something.
Oh, yeah.
But before we just go grab that object, let's go look around.
Oddly,
now this hammer's got a good grip.
Man, I do walk through the lumber section of Home Depot when I'm not in there for lumber just because of the smell.
It smells incredible.
And it's all the way in the corner, all the way on the side where you can pull up outside, but I still walk through there.
I'm with you. If I ever go in any of those places, I always walk through the lumber.
Hell
Just the smell of it.
You bet. Look at that trim right there. That's some good quarter round.
And then you try to figure out where you could use it. Oh, look at that crown molding.
Oh, no.
We don't need crown molding.
That's a mathematical nightmare.
I know, but we're still like,
one of the most
we
traumatic,
should do that in our house. Like, why are we doing this?
One of the most traumatic experiences of my life, getting stoned trying to put in crown molding. You just look at it up on the ceiling, then you look at it on the saw, and you look at it on the ceiling, and then you do it, and you're like, I nailed that bastard. You're a half inch short. You're a half inch short.
Yeah.
There goes 4 feet of crown mold.
Yeah.
Wasted.
Yep.
If you've said any of these 10 things, you're officially old. Number 5, alcohol makes me sleepy.
I have not said that yet.
No, me neither.
Now,
I mean, I know it does. I
Right.
just assume everyone around that knows.
I just don't care.
I'm just going to bed. I don't really care why.
Right, it's more of that, like, I'm drunk.
Yeah,
I don't think
I've had enough.
I don't think this one's happened just based in the field that we're in, but you walk into some place and you go, why is the music so loud in here?
Oh, you do it in restaurants. I do it. I've done it in restaurants now.
Yeah.
I did it back time. Like, we went, like, I was talking about that bar Looney's, right, in the Maryland area.
Yeah.
But there's a couple of them. There's one in College Park, which is where the university is. And me and my brother and Will were sitting there, and I think of us as kind of party guys. And I was like, Jesus, man, it is so loud in here. I forgot this is a college bar.
I think the one thing that surprised me is, and I've noticed it more, I don't want to say the place, but years ago, we're in Queen Anne, we went to get dinner. And when we walked into this particular establishment, everyone there is our age, and it's fairly quiet, and everyone's eating dinner. We bumped into some friends of ours, Misha and JC, right?
Oh, yeah. Love Misha.
They're seated at the bar. So we sit down with them, we get in a long conversation. I want to say we got there, say, 6:30. When we finished the conversation with them at the bar, it's about 9:15. When we turned around, it is no longer a restaurant. All the tables have been moved, and it is now a club.
Oh, no.
And I realized, like, we've never been here late enough to know that this is a club because all these kids that are rolling in here don't know that during normal hours, it is a restaurant.
Good point there, because that is number 3, referring to people in their early 20s as kids.
Ted knows.
I know exactly.
Ted knows exactly.
You know why?
I had no idea it turned into a club.
Because you're always mentally a child.
Yep.
But then you are still mentally a child, but you're younger than we are. So it's like, I
know I'm stupid compared to you guys.
I call both my kids kid.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Kid, come here for a minute. She's 22.
But when you get to a certain age, a 22-year-old looks young, that's when you realize you're getting old.
Right.
Or if you open a Playboy and she's like 21, and I'm like, I feel kind of weird looking at her. You know what I mean? It's like,
Dude, I showed a picture on Mike today of somebody I play soccer with. I was like, yeah, can you believe it? They're like 22. I saw them drinking beer.
Mike's probably like, yeah.
Yeah. Yes, Dad.
That's weird.
If you said any of these 10 things, you're officially old. Number 2, I can't go out for dinner. I have chicken in the fridge that I need to cook before it goes bad.
Yeah, guilty.
Oh, man. That's not that.
And it's frustrating.
It is. Because you don't want the chicken tonight, but doggone it, it's been in there for
That's
years.
what we're going to eat, goddammit.
It's a bag of salad.
Oh, yeah.
Can't go out tonight. I got a bag of salad. I need to figure out what I can make. I need to figure out what I can make with that.
Man.
That bag is, I'm not going to eat the bag of salad by itself.
Oh, man.
Sometimes you just got to raw dog that salad.
And this is the number one thing that you say that officially makes you old.
Phrasing.
That's all right.
You're about to start a movie, and then you look at the clock, and it's 8:30, and you go, it's a little late to start a movie right now.
Not 8:30 for me, but I do find by the time everyone in the house is asleep, meaning I just watch what I want to watch. I'll scroll through like everybody. You probably spend 45 minutes watching trailers, trying to figure out exactly the movie you want to watch. But then I realize this has less to do now with what I specifically want to watch, and I'm going to look how long this movie is.
That's what I'm saying.
So I'll say, like,
run time on a movie is more important to me
89 minutes,
than anything
that's
else.
the one.
And as Ted would say, it's 2.5 hours. I can't watch this movie, then watch 5 episodes of a different show and it'll last the same amount of time.
It's 1 a.m.
this is good. I'll just keep going.
Yeah,
you could have watched the movie.
Right, 10 o'clock. I can't start a movie.
No.
I'll watch 3 episodes of Narcos.
There you go. A store owner in the UK had some of its goods stolen. You'll never guess what they were.
What were they stealing there?
Tell you all about it 1 hour from now.
Thank you, Mike Hawk. Headlines are on the way 1 hour from now. But first, we made it to drinking time.
New on Curiosity Stream, he allows them their riches
Putin has to be the richest of the rich.
in exchange for their loyalty.
The oligarchs have supported someone for president that they underestimate.
The illicit affair between Russia's elite and the man who rules them on Putin and the oligarchs. And World War II Normandy, an obscure battle training session takes a tragic turn. Uncover the one secret military catastrophe on the secret D-Day disaster. Watch now on Curiosity Stream. Annual plans are $20, just $1.67 a month. Visit curiositystream.com.
Realtors abide by a code of ethics. This is Article 9 in action. Beth, a first-time homebuyer, knew nothing about the home buying process, except that she wanted to buy a home. But her realtor had the expertise to make sure Beth understood every document, even giving her copies to review with her lawyer so Beth could close on her first home with confidence. Complicated things explained in simple terms. The difference between an agent and a realtor is real. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors. That's who we are.
This podcast is brought to you by the Washington State Department of Health. When we think about the COVID-19 vaccine hesitancy in the Black community, let's remember, it didn't happen by chance. It's justified in history. But the will to change the narrative is strong today, and our people are lending their voices to the conversation. We're sharing our stories and the reasons that made us choose the vaccine so we can lead the way for others to make a well-informed choice too. To hear our stories, visit hereforuswa.org.